bum 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 bum. Bum 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 dum 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 bum 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 ba-da-dum bum bum. What do I use my time on? Just a couple more attempts? At the same thing? Yeah, I guess. I don't have that much time. There's not really space for anything bigger. Right, I was here. Nice. Cool. Kind of weird that the slime was there. And it's not now. Slime is only there if I reload, not if I die. Okay, game. Yeah, I took a walk around everywhere except Horu Fields. To no avail, but I guess that's what I expected. Dum, dum, ba, dum, bum, 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 bum. Honestly, it seems weird to even think that the frog would not be able to break that barrier. That just doesn't sound right. The frog isn't that far away. Like, surely that works. The logistics of it seem surprisingly complicated, but surely that works. Dum bum bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da dum dum. Hi Ringo. Missed me already? Right, I remember. Let me continue with the last setup I tried, because I haven't really ever gotten a reasonable redirect from that. I don't remember exactly how it went. Frog time, indeed. I think I let Ringo walk a bit to the left. No, I never let Ringo walk to the left. I wonder why not. Maybe... Oh, probably because it just doesn't work. Oh, whoops. Hi, Xem. Welcome. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. I did not let the frog walk left, because that does not in fact work. Bum, 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 bum. Let's get a bit into this again and not just throw the grenade at a random spot. I made setups for this after all. Bum, bum. So where would the grenade have to be is one thing here. Is there any like actual mid-air redirect to consider? Yeah, I don't have to let it roll off. Although, yeah, like part of the problem was that I have to climb up here. Yeah, I remember. That's a relevant part of the problem. If I want the long shot that comes in here with high velocity, I need to climb up here. Whatever I do, it has to be from up here. That's limiting for sure. I guess it could be off the wall. Why not? Oh. Doesn't seem like that timing works out at all, though. I mean, I could throw it from lower, I guess, maybe. Strongly depends how the rock shot lines up with things. That doesn't seem promising at all. So it can explode here on this edge. The shot comes in here, you'd think that there's possible angles here that don't redirect straight into the ceiling. But in practice, when actually having a frog shot, what usually happened was the grenade would roll off even farther, like that. And obviously that can't give a good angle. Hi Cosmic. Welcome, have fun lurking. Or that also, like, the best possible angle with a grenade that rolls down all the way to here would be this angle straight into the ceiling. And I got that. It's just not helpful. It is not. Okay, that rolls off really slowly. Might be that if it rolls off really slowly, it rolls off too slowly, though? Dun, dun, ba-da. Gotta learn the new aim. Okay. I think I like that grenade roll setup better than the last thing I tried. Because it has the grenade roll off slower. The only question is whether I can afford that amount of slower. Bum. Bum. Da-da-dum, bum. Whoops. It's always harder to hit when in the move. That was a later Ringo aggro than usual, because I threw this grenade at a higher angle. That does seem to work. Maybe there's a visual cue for that. Yeah, this tree seems to give some cues. Like the tip of this leftmost branch gives a pretty high grenade angle. That should hit the frog? Does that hit you, Ringo? Dum, bum, bum, bum. Sure does. Okay, I like that. Seems like a good setup for the first part. Oh, wow, that one rolled off really slowly, but I definitely don't have that amount of time. Bum, bum, dum, bum, bum, bum. Whoa, where are you aiming? Okay, in that case it actually rolled off too fast. That's a good sign, because so far the problem was, I think usually that it rolled off too slow. Was it? No, not really. Problem was that I can't seem to explode the grenade in the correct location. Okay, like, look at that. It was a much better angle. It broke on the very right corner of the ceiling. Now imagine that angle, but just like by a fraction, by a couple pixels offset. It flew like this, so if it continued to fly, it would probably break somewhere here, but that would be the closest I'd ever gotten. What happens when Ori just throws the grenade with such a high force? With no regard to where I'm aiming. That's kind of weird. Oh, whatever. Okay, that did actually roll off too slowly. Yeah, the thing is, of course, the tiniest differences in where exactly the grenade lands make huge differences in how long it takes to roll off. Okay, rolled off just a bit too slowly. Yeah, that is the good sign, because I think usually the case of it rolling off too fast is way more common. So seeing the opposite end of the spectrum promises that in between the two failure cases of rolling off too slow and rolling off too fast, there's probably a space in between that is just right. Bum, bum. Okay, so I could even consider... Wait, if it rolls off too fast, I could even consider throwing the grenade a bit later though, right? Dum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Oop, that frog walked away. Yeah, I think there's merit to trying more with the setup. Again, I only have like an hour to try around, but this seems like worth spending that hour on, and worth spending possibly more time on tomorrow. The slow rolling grenade is good because it gives me more time to throw the follow-up grenades. Oh, that still hit the frog. Nice. Felt like I must have despawned the frog too early there, but no, the setups works really well. Like, even in cases where it seems like I went away too fast, it works. Very cool. Lines up just right. This one still has the fundamental problem that I need directional inputs. Like, the way to make this consistent would be if I just hold up and then land on the same spot every time and then aim on the same spot every time. Maybe I should look again if there's something to be done with that. Last time I checked, it just couldn't seem to work. But maybe I didn't check hard enough. Yeah, maybe I just didn't check hard enough. Wait, no, new strategy. I feel like that explodes too far down though. I feel like that rolls too far. Dum, bum, dum, bum, bum. Oh, I think this... Yeah, if I just hold up, I despawn the frog faster though. And my prior setup doesn't work anymore. That's not great either. Hey. That's not really helpful either. Dum, bum. Da, dum, bum. Dum, da, dum. Bum, ba, dum. Bum, ba, dum. Bum, bum. Bum, ba, dum. Bum, bum. Okay, kinda surprised I fell into the spikes there. That felt like the jump would have been good. Bum. Da-dum, bum, bum. Okay, frog shot was missing. My grenades that I just happened to throw here in the air do land in positions where it seems like they could just kinda do another redirect if they need to. But there's no way I can improvise that when it happens. I just need to see the first part of this to think about the second part. Oh, Ringo. I know you're trying your best, but can you just shoot your shots with a tiny bit more velocity? Da-dum-bum. Da-dum-bum. Bum, bum, bum. Dum, dum, ba-dum. Okay. Yeah, there is a range of angles in there. And like what you could see there with my prior setup, where the shot would get redirected once more on the platform here and then again here, I would lose all speed. But if you look at that projectile, which fired straight to the right here, it had so much speed still left because of all the path the shot fell here and got accelerated by gravity, as opposed to the prior setup where in terms of gravity it was at the apex of the arc, at the point of least momentum. So yeah, this definitely is the way to go. Drop the shot in from above, then somehow control this high amount of speed that just propelled that shot straight into the spikes, because with that speed there should even be an angle for a single redirect in there. It just seems like there should be. If it was just the perfect angle. I don't know. Bum. After I've done this trick, I'm curious, like, whether Turin considers this by far the hardest trick in the Platinum-Isa as I would so far. Or whether I'm more just struggling with specialization of having less practice in grenade redirects than other techniques that were used so far. Wow, that grenade looked good. If only I could actually jump those spikes. That's why it's nice if I don't take the 1 damage in the water. It means I can take a hit in the spikes. Which is a huge convenience factor. Because that's like still a lot of my deaths, talking in proportions. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, dum, bum. Dum, bum, 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 bum. Does holding climb here help? Like, would I have gotten safe from that damage if I held climb? Maybe I should, just in case. I don't actually think it helps though. The spikes are really close to the ground. I don't think there's any grabbable wall there. But who knows? Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Dum bum 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 bum. No. Dum dum bum. Dum bum bum. Dum da da dum ba dum. I'm curious, like, looking at this, who in chat actually thinks this is possible? Like, I'm still not sure if this looks possible. It might be. Dum, da, dum. Dum, dum. It's this or through Drainless, and this looks more reasonable. I mean, like, yeah, there's the Plandometer, which suggests there must be something. But looking at the trick in isolation, like, take out the Plando context, just look at how this works. Does it look possible? Dum, bum, bum, dum, bum, 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 dum, bum, bum. No, it's actually just a hoax. Probably, to be honest. Kind of crazy that one time I got an almost horizontal redirect out of this. Like, I mean, like, if I can get this angle straight into this bit of the ceiling, and I can get this angle into the spikes, there's probably angles in between, right? If you enter the secret code, you get the next node. Left, up, right, down, up, jump? No? Thought that was the secret code. Maybe it was more complicated than that. Oh, Clean got it. Up, down, left, right. I don't know what these buttons are. BA? Excuse me? Start? Wrong company. Dum, pum, pum, dum, pum. Da, dum, pum, pum, dum. Ow! Feels so bad to die to those spikes if an attempt looks kinda promising. I'd have to jump over the spikes anyway at some point. No, actually not. I wouldn't have to. I could also break the barrier and then just Alt-R so I don't have to deal with the spikes. Or save, yeah. After breaking the barrier I can also save. I don't know. If I don't go right, I won't see what's happening. That seems like a significant downside. And if I stay in here, I'm just gonna shoot myself again. Just wait until Eruption is one of the tricks in the Plunder then. Most certainly it's not. No, I don't think so either, but like, maybe some kind of trick like that. There it is! And I didn't even hit myself. And it didn't drop through the floor. It actually broke the thing. Wow. Nice. Thanks for the GG. Floor drop would have been the icing on top. Yeah, I was so afraid of that. Save, backup file, then grab pickup? No. Dum bum bum. Alright, cool. Triforce has been acquired. There it is. I mean, probably someone clipped that, right? What kind of chat do I have if no one clipped that? Shame on you, chat, if you didn't clip that. If that doesn't deserve a clip, I don't know what does. Oh, I should save, probably. Before I, like, die to some random accident. Ooh, very cool. Alright, that's exciting. There's a lot to explore now because I have acquired the Water Vane. Oh, that was a special single grenade redirect. And Ginso seems really fun. I really look forward to how Ginso works. Like, that seems so interesting. The skill set for Ginso, that's exciting. But I don't have the time to do that much now, so I think that'll be late today or tomorrow. And I want to save the fun parts after getting past this bottleneck. Yo! Hi Mitoxy. Thank you for the follow. And also thank you for the motivation before. I just got the trick that I was so incredibly stuck on. Dum. So nice to be past that. And like have an area in front of me that seems really interesting and really curious. That I could help out. Yeah. Can confirm, helping people out does feel great. And I'm glad that people can help me out as well. Thank you so much. Alright, cool. Really short stream, but I don't know. To me that was the most difficult trick yet. That was really nice to get. And tomorrow, or next time, we shall conquer Ginso as far as we can get. Dum bum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum. Did you have any luck with the grenade redirect, by the way, Mitoxy? Doesn't seem like anyone's doing the Oris right now. Bum, dum, ba. Let's do a couple backups of the save. No, not yet. Well, not every trick can be done in one stream, as I had to experience myself. Alright. And also my external backup in case, I don't know, I lose my drive or something. Yeah, it actually worked great. Sure did. Bum, 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 bum. Seems it's easier than you thought. Grenade redirects are really finicky. But I think that one's reasonable. Yeah, there are definitely weirder grenade redirects out there. Bum, 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 bum. You go here. Alright, now the save file is all safe, and I shall not lose progress on that trick. Alright, cool. That was it from me for now. The big trick is out of the way. And next time will be fun. Maybe I'll see some of you again then. Until then, I wish you a wonderful day. To the other players of the plan though, best of luck in getting progress. I shall be moving now again. So here we go. Onwards and through. See ya!